Yo, yo, yo! Hollow Knight Nation! Yeah! Hollow Knight Nation, yo, 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 yeah. Hold on. There we go. Have to set up some stuff real quick. So, tofu, for me, has always been this ambiguous concept. I've never really known what it is. I've seen it, like, on TV, maybe, I don't know. It's always just been a weird gray block that I don't know what to do with. I don't know, is it food? Is it something that pretends to be food? Is it bad? Is it good? I heard some like soy boy shit from PewDiePie when I was younger. Very educational. But now, I finally understand. Or at least on the road to understanding. I'm not understanding this boss fight, evidently, but tofu is all that matters anyway. I spent the last 4 hours, 6 hours, maybe 8, doing nothing but study the art of tofu, and I think I understand now. I finally do. But before I can get into that, I'll have to explain the nutritional benefits of tofu. Why even eat tofu? What is it? Why are people talking about it? What's it all about? And for that question, I have a list that a kind friend named ChatGPT has provided for me. And now you may wonder, ChatGPT, are we sure we should ask this friend of yours? You might be asking if you perhaps know him. Are we sure we should ask him about the health benefits of eating tofu? It's not like it doesn't lie to you sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we can trust him. The stuff he's saying is just a neatly organized list of all the things that I've heard online. Reading through, I want like a thread through a bunch of like shitty articles that just wanted me to see a bunch of ads and shit. I watched like a YouTube video, or 3 that was just like, oh, 7 reasons why you should eat tofu, and they interrupted it all the time because they had to like explain a product that they were selling or stuff like that. So honestly, ChatGPT here, huge help for just kind of summarizing the points. It does actually say some stuff about heart health that I'm not sure of, that I haven't heard anything about. But it's probably correct. You know, the problem with having a list while playing Hollow Knight here is that I'm kind of playing Hollow Knight here. I'm not. Maybe I'll wait with explaining that until I've reached like Vengefly Kings or something like that. We'll see. I can like go with other things that I know about. First of all, the only thing you may already know about is that tofu is a great supplement for protein if you have any sort of non-meat based diet. Depending on if you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever. Tofu is a great way of getting protein in your diet without eating meat. That of course is pretty awesome. It can replace meat in a lot of diets, and it's often used, at least in the US, as a meat supplement, and only a meat supplement. Other countries that have more respect for themselves, like to use it more as just meat supplements. So that's how I learned about it, and that's how many people will probably know about it. Considering my the majority of my... What the fuck? I missed the platform. Holy shit, that's awkward. Oh god, I can't even look myself in the eyes anymore. That was weird. I kind of want to hit you. Can you like... Thank you. Where's that coming from? I wish it was like more, like I had some like telegraphing based on sound that said where it was, like stereo headset. If it's so, like if you hear in the right ear, if it's coming to the right. That's not a thing though, I can't hear that. Which I think is a huge misunderstanding. Okay, I thought I would be able to dive quicker. Whoopsie. Oh well, let's go for the Pantheon. So, apart from being a great source of protein, another commonly known fact about tofu is that it's really good at just kind of keeping your carbs low. It's a very low amount of calories in there per gram, and that just kind of makes it suitable for anyone who's trying to manage their weight better. I think on one video that I watched, they claimed that tofu would reduce your health just automatically, like your weight, by 2.5 grams every year if you ate tofu every day. They say that. I don't know if that's truly true. I feel like a lot of other other facts, is like other stuff's gonna happen in your life. Maybe if you like eat 30 cakes as well while eating tofu every day. I don't know if your your weight's gonna lose that much, but they said that, and you know what? I trust them. I don't know what they were called. There's like a 7 facts about tofu video, and I think they must be correct. Because why would they lie on the internet? It's not like they're getting paid for watch time and not sitting facts. Anyway, another fact: tofu is really rich in calcium, which is good for your bones. It's good for your bones. Okay, one of the more essential things for like bones. I have no more knowledge on it except it's good for bones. I don't know. If you're low on calcium, eat that. I have like a box of calcium pills in my apartment. I kind of gave it to a friend. I won it at I think a New Year's Eve's like a packlight. I don't know what the English word for it is, but it was a goofy game. Everyone brings a present or 3, and we roll a dice. If you roll 6, you get to take a present from another one, like from another person. And that's kind of the whole game, actually. And I want like a box of calcium pills. If, you know, I happen to suffer from calcium deficiency. Kind of a strange gift to bring, honestly, if you don't know who it's going to get to. But I gave it to a friend who actually needed it, ironically. So, yeah. If he just ate more calcium, like and tofu, I think he would have been fine. Another thing, true, contains iron. Which is also a very important thing for people who don't eat as much meat. So, oh wow, he's so slow. Holy fuck. Damn. Damn, he's slow. Oh, and I missed. Anyway. Yeah, contains iron. I don't know much more about iron and facts, but it contains it, and it's something that vegetarians might want. I think I'm an ironed up guy. I don't pump iron, but I eat a lot of it on accident whenever I walk around in the smog of Hallownest. I think we're just pumping gray matter into the air, and everyone knows that iron is very gray. It's actually not quite true. I don't know where I'm getting my iron from. Maybe I should look more into that. Maybe I don't need to, because I'm eating tofu. Now we're getting to the more uncertain things that I haven't heard about. Lower likelihood for heart attacks. Tofu is low on saturated fat and contains no cholesterol, that's an English biology word, which can help in maintaining a healthy heart and reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. I mean, okay, I do know that it has the correct fats. I don't know the English word for it again. I think it's like umeddelfitsuya. I don't know the English one. It's got the good stuff. I guess you could make the assumption that you can take the jump to it helps your heart. Yeah, probably. It also says that it's versatile and nutrient dense. True, it has magnesium in there, other vitamins. Oh, and vitamin B1 apparently. Why is it B1? I didn't know there were numbers behind that shit. Vitamins got upgraded. Anyway, yeah, no, that's the thing. It supports muscle health? Hold on. Okay, we're reaching uncharted watershed. Don't hit me hard, I'm reading. The high protein content helps muscle repair and growth. Well, you're just saying, you already said muscle, like, from the protein. Okay, yeah, as I said, protein, muscle, man. May improve skin health? The antioxidants and nutrients in tofu. Fuck, it's hard to read. The antioxidants and nutrients in tofu can promote healthier skin by protecting against the damage from free radicals and supporting overall skin elasticity and hydration. Okay. The point is, it's good for your protein, it's good for your calcium, and it has iron and other cool vitamins. But the main thing a lot of people know for it is that it's vegan. It's not a meat, and it has a lot of other good stuff from meat, so it's a good alternative. Kind of like beans, I think. Yeah, anyway. The reason why I'm getting this hyperfixation on tofu, I'm talking about it now, is because recently I was at a birthday party with my cousin's son, I think. Yeah, something like that. And they served lasagna. Great lasagna. Great lasagna. Amazing lasagna. They served 2 different kinds of lasagna. One with tofu and one with meat. And now, they put the meat one on the Vuxen board, like the adult table. And I was on the little kiddie table. Not even little kiddie, like the little kiddies were wiped by the adults, but like the medium kids. Ranging from like 12 years old to 21 apparently. I don't know, I was just kind of sitting with my siblings. And 2 other of my cousins who were also older than me. It was kind of not really a kiddie table, we just like to call it kiddie table. Anyway, I got myself some tofu lasagna, and it tasted fucking amazing. It was a really good lasagna. Likely just due to the spices. I don't know if it's how much that matter with the tofu and the meat, but I loved lasagna. I took several like chunks of it, and then eventually I decided, you know what, I should probably try the meatless lasagna as well. And so I did. I found myself a piece. I got it in my plate, started eating it, and man, that shit was so bland. It was an okay lasagna. If I hadn't eaten the other one, I would be loving this meat lasagna. But it just wasn't spiced up properly, I think. But it made me wonder, like, wow, a tofu lasagna is significantly better, despite having tofu instead of meat. There's no meat in this. What the fuck? I've heard many times from many radically insane friends that meat is the only thing that's worth anything in life, and tofu is a crime from the devil, trying to escape, like, ruin happiness for people. I have many friends who like to make fun of vegans and hate on them. Not really for any reason except for them being, I guess, more feminine, because meat awesome manly. And so I was kind of indoctrinated, like slightly. These are my subconscious that, you know, meat is good, anything but meat kind of bad. But this year, that was proving the direct opposite. It was horrifying. It's like my world is being challenged, my entire worldview. And I gotta say, got challenged for the better, because if tofu here, if only just as good as meat, that becomes a whole new thing. But if it's somehow better, holy shit, I gotta know about this. I had to know, and I was so confused. I had to know, and so ever since that, I've been kind of wondering, what even is tofu? I don't know. I have never known. I don't engage with tofu. I've never really cooked with tofu in my entire life. I don't think any of my parents ever served me tofu. Maybe they have. I just don't know. I wouldn't remember. I wouldn't know. I didn't know what it tasted like. I had no idea. I didn't even know what it looked like. I think it was like a gray block or something. A strange gray block from like that, like a goop from that one SpongeBob episode with the machine that made burgers with goop. It was weird stuff, man. I didn't know, and I'm kind of thinking about this for days now. Like, what even is tofu? And I had to know. And then I had one commenter who was like, "Yo, you gotta talk about tofu," and I was like, "Okay, it's the perfect time." And so I've been studying a lot of tofu now. Looking into it. First, I started off looking for the nutritional benefits to see why even taking tofu. Because I didn't know. And I learned all the things that I already told you, which were cool, I guess. I don't know much about this kind of stuff, like digestive biology and stuff. In biology, that was like the subject that I cared the least for, despite it being the most useful in my everyday life. I'd much rather learn about, I don't know, pregnancy and male and female fertility, to be fair. That's the kind of stuff that I studied the hardest, because I was worst at it, and now I'm the best at it. Kind of left out the entire, like, what even is a calorie. Forgot. Don't know anymore. And so, you know, that's not why I've gotten convinced on tofu. But it might convince others that it's good for health. So, reading through all that, learning about tofu, the health benefits, didn't really interest me a lot. It kind of made me bored. I found a lot of time I was kind of skipping off, like reading a page, started thinking about something else, watching a video, kind of thinking about something else, and I started to notice a pattern here. I don't care. So instead, I wanted to figure out how do you even work with tofu? Like, if I don't really know what it is even, all I know are these numbers and these vague, arbitrary ideas that it's good for you, good protein, low calorie, nice, but what even is it? How do you cook with it? What is it used for? I know it can be lasagna. I know it's like a meat substitute for a lot of stuff. Can it become like ground? Is it just only ground beef? Or all kind of meat? And then I went for YouTube and looked into some cooking tutorials. I just wrote in the search bar, tofu, and then wanted to see what would come up. and a lot of shit came out. A lot of videos. Most of them, for some reason, were about how to make tofu good, and talking about this is why you don't like tofu, and here's how to make it better. Which kind of gave me an interesting idea that apparently tofu is not a very well liked thing. I thought it was like all the rage. I thought people loved it. But I guess some people think it's bland, and I guess it kind of is if you eat it on its own. But yeah, no, I just wrote tofu, and I started watching a lot of videos on the first one I watched was like my 5 current tofu cravings or some shit. It's a really shitty video of just a random woman talking about the current dishes she likes to eat with tofu right now, and she was sponsored and showed off her pans and stuff. She wasn't it felt like, I don't know, I'm just not used to cooking videos, I guess. It just felt really strange to watch for some reason, and I didn't like it. But they did give me some ideas on what tofu really is and how it is used. She put it on a pan with all like starch, what's it called? Silksong. She put it in the oven, she put it in the air fryer, she deep fried in this shit, and different all kind of stuff. And I realized like, oh, okay, that's kind of how it works. And you take a block and you dehydrate it as well. You dehydrate it by pressing the water out or freezing it somehow. Interesting knowledge. I did not know this. Okay, good. We're learning something. This is like the street smarts. I just learned about the book smarts from knowing the health benefits, but now I'm learning the street smarts. How do you even use this thing? You dehydrate it. Okay. You add some starch, and and put other spices to it. Okay, interesting. Then you put it in the oven. But if you want even more crispy, you should put it in the deep fryer, or your pan, like start on a pan. And I thought the pan seems a lot better here because it's a lot slower time and like a lot more crispy apparently. So I watched a video on like how to best prepare tofu, the different ways to do so, and they agreed. They showed me different ways of doing it. You can deep fry it, the ones I named deep fry it, air fry it, bake it, and they decided that doing it on the pan was the best route, and I agreed. So pretty awesome. Now I know how to do it. I know how to first of all, I know how to dehydrate it. I know how to prepare it on the stove. But what do I do with it? Is it just meant to be eaten on its own? Just tofu? Something about that felt wrong. It felt like a side dish or an additive or something like that. You don't just eat chicken normally, just to slice chunks of chicken on a pan. Add it with rice or something like that, or pasta, or like something. But none of these videos had anything about that in them. And I looked further and further, I couldn't really find anything. Until I found one video, which is actually pretty cool. It was about like how to use tofu around the world. And it was like 5 different people, I think, from around the world talking about how they use tofu in their countries. Pretty interesting video, actually. First, the guy was like a Nigerian girl. Talk about how they use it to prepare a dish from Nigeria. Seemed cool enough. Then guys from USA made a cake with it, which blew my fucking mind. Holy shit, that looks good, and I understood it. I later watched a video that like also touched on this. You can use tofu for a cake, and it becomes really fluffy. I kind of want to do that. It looked really easy. It looked really interesting. I always just kind of make brownies in the same way every time. Now I have a different cake. Holy shit. My cooking experience is soaring through the fucking roof by just adding tofu to my repertoire. Holy shit, dude. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. There's a bunch of different countries about how they like to prepare tofu, and that gave me really good insight on how to use it. Now, I think a lot of them were a bit weird, you know, like they're intentionally showing how this specific country likes to prepare it differently from normal. So, for example, the Nigerian one, I don't remember actually, fuck, I've completely forgotten, but they didn't use it with rice or anything. And then they were like, the Indian one, they wrapped it in some sort of rice paper or something other thing, made some bread. I'm actually not sure on the terminology. Fuck, that's kind of awkward. But they did a lot of weird stuff with it, and only one person used rice. There was like with a cake and shit. Clearly not how you normally use tofu, but it gave me the idea of how much variety. I think one of them specifically used tofu with like some other ground beef or like other meat thing, which was kind of interesting to see. Like, there's something I was wondering about as well. Can't you just use tofu with a meat? Wouldn't that be cool as well? And I think that is the strat, honestly, for someone like me who likes both meat and tofu. But at this point, I didn't know if I'd actually even like tofu at all. So I was looking further. And a lot of the time, I was kind of looking at ways to prepare tofu and what to add with it. And most of it was the rice. And now rice, people love rice. It's a good dish. But God nerfed me when I was young. He saw me get born and was like, yo, this guy's a bit too based. So he took away from me. He forbade me the ability to enjoy rice, and now I just hate it. Putting rice in my mouth makes me puke. I hate it so much. It tastes so fucking bad. The consistency as well is awful. I don't want rice anywhere near me. And I think that kind of sucks, because rice seems like one of the most perfect foods ever. It's like so easy to prepare. If it tasted good, it would be like just easy to work with, but no, it ruins any sauce you put on it. Oh shit! I thought I could dodge upwards. Oh yeah, but everyone was talking about how tofu was. No, they weren't really talking about it, but it seemed like tofu was a thing with rice mostly, and that kind of worried me. I don't want to make with rice, you know, and I still didn't really know what to do with this knowledge, and I had to make it useful somehow. So looking through this more and more, learning more and more, seeing more and more videos, getting more and more interested in how to make this tofu as crispy as possible, best way, and how to add garlic powder and shit like that before I even do that. Starch is important for some reason. I eventually settled down and said, okay, I now understand that tofu is amazing, has a lot of cool health benefits. It can be used in a variety of dishes, but mostly rice. And I think I was getting into the territory where we were learning about different ways of using tofu, like special ways, how to make tofu especially, and like all these special ways to do it, different ways. Try to market tofu for someone who doesn't like tofu, and I am not even at that point yet. I don't even know how it tastes yet. I need myself a really standard tofu dish where I can judge it for the first time. I can make anything with it just to get my hands on it, and then I can taste it. Taste it knowingly, like knowing that this is tofu. And that's what I set out to do. I googled tofu recipe, and I looked at a few websites and stuff. A lot of them were with rice, and I wrote, okay, tofu with noodles, probably a thing. Makes sense, right? I mean, it's a basic dish. I've made a lot of stuff with noodles. Pretty easy. But I decided to, despite like having my own experience, I'd rather watch a video, or go through like a recipe to see exactly how they're gonna make the noodles and with the tofu, because maybe there's some deep secret that I need to know. I found a recipe, noodles with tofu, 5 stars on the website, only 8 reviews, so it doesn't actually look that amazing. But let's see. Went out to the store, bought some tofu. Well, rather, I went into like a supermarket, looked for some tofu, couldn't find any. Oh, that kind of like sucked. Like, holy, that's kind of my whole thing. My whole plan for the day was using tofu. It just wasn't around the supermarket. I even know like there's a specific type of tofu that I wanted to use, a firm tofu, as opposed to others, super firm, extra firm, and silk tofu. I wanted just a normal firm tofu. Well, there weren't any tofus at all in 3,63. Generally a really good store, really cheap. No tofu. So I kind of left everything else that I'd been kind of picking up to buy, and went to a new store, Netto instead. It's a bigger store, a lot bigger, hoping to find something there. Maybe they even had some variety, like which kind of tofu that I needed. Went to the store, it's a bit further away, whatever, it's fine. I go there. There's only one kind of tofu here. And it doesn't even say which type, it just says tofu. Ecologisk, so that's good. But it just said tofu. Didn't even look like there's any water around it, which is there's supposed to be. It was kind of weird. Like, this is the only tofu I can get. What am I doing? Should I go for another store? The only other store is pretty far away. I can't buy it. It's it also looked like a lot less inside this tofu box than the ones I see online. But okay, sure. I didn't even know what tofu is supposed to cost. I don't. It's like 20 kroner for a relatively small piece. Is that normal? Is that not normal? Like, it's the only option here. It's not like I can look for anything else. I do think there's like an Asian market really close by where I live, like a little shack with a bunch of Asian shit. I should probably look there first, but I didn't, which is my own mistake, and I'll fix that for the next time. But I just had to buy this random ass tofu, but I didn't really know which type was or anything like that. And I hope it was good. I also bought some overpriced noodles to go with it. We already had noodles at home, so that was a waste of money. But anyway, I got it. I got my tofu, I got my noodles, got some other stuff which I kind of bought, and I went home and started working on it. I watched the videos, I knew what to do. I put it on the, first of all, I put all the tofu on a place to dry it. I put it out on a little, what's it called, napkin? No. Piece of cloth, and then I pressed it down, something with it, like I used a scab but cutting board, put on top of it with a layer of cloth in between them as well, and pressed down, kind of pressed the water down, and then I just kind of left the cutting board on the tofu for like 10 minutes while I was preparing other stuff, hopefully getting it down. You can use another trick where you put the tofu in a freezer, which is supposedly a lot better, but I didn't have time for that, and I decided like I just kind of need to work with tofu, a basic tofu meal. I don't need to go any special way of using it yet. I just gotta go basic, so I can know what's going on, and then maybe later if I use the ice trick, then I'll know the difference better. Then I'll be able to tell maybe why use the special move if you don't know what makes it special. Well, I do want to know. I do know, but I don't sense it. You know what I mean? Street smarts, spook smarts, whatever. So I did the thing. Prepared some starch with some various like seasonings inside of it. Just kind of made a brew of starch and spices. And this is like kind of an unnecessary step, I think. Like I've only seen one person mention that they do this. And while mentioning it, they said like this is unnecessary. You don't need to do this, but they do it out of habit, and it doesn't really hurt, right? I mean, you're just adding spice, and you're adding spice again later. It's fine. So I just kind of did it because I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I'll just try it. Kind of my argument about using the ice thing, like if I don't even know if it's good or not, probably shouldn't do it so I don't have a better perspective. But this time it doesn't count actually. So I did the thing, made the dish, put it in the pan, heat it up, just let it stay there for a while. I don't rubber around. I gotta get the side really nice and crisp. Started making the noodles, cooking them up. Started making my concoction of different ingredients like spices and like strange liquids that I have in my friend's kitchen. I don't know. I just kind of looked at a recipe for what I was doing. I was looking at, what the fuck is this? What? I don't even know what these names are. I was like, do we have this? I don't think so. Looked into our fridge and our cabinets. Oh, we do have it. Okay, I guess cool. That's what you get by having friends who like to make dinner, I guess. Like making food. They have the food stuff. I don't know. I just noticed that they had a lot of shit in our kitchen that I didn't know about. Didn't even know what it was. So that was pretty sick. And then I concocted everything together, made some noodles, put them in the pan. Nice, nice, nice. And finally made the meal. I gotta say, I was excited about this. I was a bit too happy, maybe, to be able to make a really simple, easy meal. This is the first time I ever worked with tofu. It's like the thing that I've been studying all day. It's kind of like the climax of my small little hyperfixation. But there's one more thing to do, and that was taste it. Made everything. It was on the stove. None of my friends had gone home, despite them supposedly. I was supposed to be home like an hour earlier. I kind of delayed making food for a while, but I don't know. At this point, I just kind of made it for myself and left the rest of it for them to get. One of them just got home recently. I don't know if he's eaten some. Maybe he has. Maybe he hasn't. But next, I was gonna be eating alone, and honestly, that might have just been what I needed. Sitting at the dinner table, blasting some goofy music, actually really vibe music, some slow music that I'm trying to make a playlist for more slow, calm music. I'll talk about that later though. Whew. And yeah, no, alone, nothing but me and my dish with tofu. Put my fork in the dish, grab a single piece of tofu. You know, I just want to know, what even does tofu taste like? It looks like chicken now. From all the like ingredients I put on it, it looks like chicken. It's not chicken, kind of looks like it. Take a bite. And it tastes damn good. It tastes like all the spices I put on it, which is probably... I mean, it just kind of tastes like the... Yeah, it just tastes like the spices and all the other sauces and shit. But I like those, so it just kind of made a great taste of them. And I was like, huh, that's kind of good. But then went chewing in, and it was really crispy. The consistency was amazing. Holy shit. I kind of burnt it maybe on one of the sides and not really done it much on the other side. But that just leaves room for improvement. It's not even peak tofu yet. It's just alright tofu that a novice made. I know where I can improve, but already, consistency, damn amazing. I like that. I like eating that. Holy shit, awesome. Nice. Crispy, but kinda, and then finally like a fluffy, mushy consistency inside. Okay, huge. Now the taste inside, where it hadn't had access to as much of the sauce and spice, it still tasted like the sauces. But you can kind of taste the original taste of tofu. And that was just kind of okay. It was like above average taste, you know what I mean? If I'd say the average taste of anything is like white bread, just pale, nothing white bread, tofu is definitely better than that, in my opinion. Just plain taste. Maybe it was influenced by the spices I put onto it. I don't know, I guess I haven't eaten bland tofu yet. But it tastes pretty good. And you can kind of taste it. It wasn't the spices, all of it. It tastes fine, just fine. And yeah. So another bite. This time with some noodles and all of the other vegetables that I put in. Dude, it matched together perfectly. It's pretty amazing. I love this. It's great. Ate a nice dish, nice warm dish with a lot of sauces on it, a lot of spices, a lot of vegetables, good vegetables as well. Oh, I like these. It's a good spice mix. I just kind of bought a random like spice mix from Rema, I think. I like doing that instead of making my own. They're just better. It saves so much time. Like, I don't want to stand there cutting vegetables all day to make one dish. Oh, I fucked up. So vegetable mixes are amazing. Frozen vegetables. I use that. I used a really good one. It just tastes great. Noodles tasted good. Fuck, with all the sauce. Tofu tastes good. It's just a good dish. Yeah. No, I don't know if it'd be even that much better if I added chicken instead. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I should add both. The tofu definitely was an interesting taste. It was just a oh man, that I've taken so much damage so far, and I missed out on the shriek here. Why didn't I shriek? What am I doing? I'm choking. What the fuck? Where's my shriek? My soul. I thought I would have more. I'm an idiot. I can't count to 3, I guess. Okay, we got rid of the dangerous one. There's another dangerous one. Get away. Okay. Damn, I took a lot of life blood here. Like, lost a lot of it. Yeah, to be expected, collector. But yeah, just a good dish. I'm thinking if I'm gonna use tofu again, which I plan on doing next time I cook dinner as well, just to get a kind of brand into my brain. I'll probably make a different dish than noodles. See if I can add it to like maybe lasagna or something some shit. Egg, or the cake thing. But if I do the similar thing as I already did, just noodles with tofu, I might add some chicken as well. If I have some like left over in my fridge, because we did actually have some chicken in the fridge. There's no reason for me to get tofu as a supplement. I just kind of wanted to, you know, out of curiosity. But adding like both tofu and chicken could be a pretty baller combination, honestly. Maybe not chicken. I don't know. Chicken will also kind of serve the same purpose of kind of absorbing a lot of the taste from the spices you put in. So I don't know how much better it would be with them both. Chicken does, however, have a strong taste on its own. So who knows? Could be a strat. That's kind of the end of my my tofu rant. How long did it take? Like 40 minutes or something? I could keep going, I guess. specific way you can use tofu to make a cake also requires a specific kind of tofu as well, a really soft one. I think silk tofu. Could be wrong here. And I could not find that in my store. Like as I said, I only found one type of tofu in that whole store, like a big store as well. This kind of store is supposed to have everything in it. So that was a bit worrying. I couldn't make the funny cake if I had like that kind of tofu. But I might be able to find some in the Asian store close by, or some other big store somewhere. I don't know. I think we're pretty cool though. Just kind of make a cool cake. It's been a while since I baked a cake. I know my sister likes making cookies whenever she's home. Which I'm kind of missing out on now that I'm not living with anymore. The pains of adulthood. I guess I could just find myself someone who wants to cook cupcakes and like sweets for me. Yeah. I already have like people who I live with who are great at cooking just amazing meals. I'm already spoiled on that regard. But I want sweets as well. Damn it. Maybe that can be the change I want in the world. Maybe I should start making some sweets. I'll make that like, I've already made a cake actually in this house. I did add some curious ingredients to it, but we don't have to talk about that. Yo yo yo! Tofu cake seemed pretty good. It was just like a really, basically a fudge or like a mousse. I don't know what it's called. Like just a cream of chocolate. It's like chocolate cream that I'm imagining on top of a basic other like plate-ish thing, like bread plate. What's it called? I don't know what to call it. It was based, but the actual cake part was just like a cream, basically a chocolate cream, which used tofu. And I think, like based on the videos that I saw, it's like definitely over-exaggerated. The people making the videos wanted money and wanted views, and they were reacting crazy. Oh my god! Holy shit! This is so good, guys! Oh my god! I'm so shocked. And okay, definitely they can't be that shocked. No way they're that shocked. They're acting crazy. But it did look good despite that. You know, I believe them in saying when they say that it's good and you really can't taste the tofu that much. If they made it properly, I'll likely make it in a really shitty way, like it only tastes of bland tofu. Kind of find that hard to believe though, since it absorbs the taste pretty good. We'll see. Yeah, no. I'll have to try it. I'll make a tofu cake at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. Yeah. I'll let you know if I do. That could be cool. Kind of just on a tofu hyperfixation, as I already mentioned a few times now. Alright, don't lose all my lifeblood to like Washer Night. It's gonna be awkward. Everyone's gonna make fun of me if I do. But not really that hard fight. I mean, it is a hard fight when you repeated in the main game. You likely don't have all the abilities yet. And if you do, it can also be a hard time you're facing them the first time. I am not facing them for the first time. This is like the 300th time or something like that. And I also have like practice outside the Pantheon and stuff. I say 300th because I have made 300 days of this, but not all those 300 I've reached this far. It still feels new to me to be consistently past Collector. That's still like an idea that is in my head, like, oh shit, after Collector? Oh shit, nice. Like as soon as I beat him, I get like a spike of pride for having gotten this far. But that's not, it's been kind of dampening more and more over these last days, these months maybe. Since I'm getting pretty consistently past Collector, especially with Lifeblood. Like I lose sometimes before I use Lifeblood to enemies like of Lobbles and Sisters of Battle, because you just take 4 hits suddenly and wham, you're dead. And fights where you really can't heal much, it matters a lot, and you can just die. And Collector as well. I think in my Collector fight I also took it, like maybe even 4 damage. I could have, yeah. And then I would have been dead. And also, having Lifeblood allows me to just spend all my soul on attacking instead of healing. So it ends the fight quicker and makes it easier to not take more damage. Lifeblood is like a huge benefit. Once I complete this challenge, I might, if I were to like continue this somehow, I would probably just do the same thing without lifeblood. See if I can make it there. Or I could like finish all the other bosses on Radiant, because I haven't beaten every boss on Radiant difficulty in the Hall of God thing, which I think is definitely more like very doable. All the hardest bosses I've already beaten on Radiant, because that's the ones that I have to practice on. Like Zote, like probably my worst boss in this, I guess, perhaps, except for the Absolute Radiance. I've got them on Radiant already. He's been defeated. But I haven't gotten someone like Hive Knight, for example, or Umu, I don't think. Just because I don't need to. Is that guy, I just kind of want, I beat every boss on Ascended difficulty. Once this like DLC came out, because I thought that was just a cool thing for me to do. Like, why not? Something to do. Seemed interesting. Seemed like a fun challenge to prove myself. And some of them I've beaten Radiant as well, like Hornet 2 I've beaten Radiant, and Hornet 1, and Vengefly Kings for no reason really. Just because I could. But some fights that are like slightly bit difficult for me to do, like Hive Knight, I often take stupid damage to Hive Knight. I haven't beaten Radiant and stuff like that. I could go through, beat all them. Wouldn't be that fun, I don't think. I guess it would allow me to have Charms equipped again, and full nail damage, and the whole soul meter. Might actually be a lot easier than beating them on all bindings. Or maybe it'll be harder. I can still fuck up 3 times on all bindings, depending on how much damage the boss does and how many times I get access to healing. But I guess I can fuck up as many times as I want on Radiant, because I can just try again. Yeah, no, that should be fine. The only boss that's gonna be a major difficulty will be Absolute Radiance. But I have accidentally played him without all bindings, and there was a significantly easier. Holy shit! First of all, so much more health, which I obviously wouldn't have playing Radiant. Second though, nail damage just matters so much. Like, I don't know, it just ended the fight so much quicker. I'd reach stage 2 immediately, stage 3. I'd reach up on the like pogo stage or like the 2 platforms, and I would just win immediately. I would just be doing it for a little bit, and then I'd won. Whereas in all bindings here, if I'm doing the pogo strat, I'm not getting any streaks in, no soul is being used. And it takes a lot longer, a lot more opportunity for me to fuck up. So far, I've gotten to that point in the game twice. Oh man, I tried to jump. That's annoying. I've gotten there twice, and I've died on the platform phase, like the 2 platforms twice. And that sucks, because it's just at the end of the game, and I fucked it up. It's not like I'm really that bad at that phase either. I'm just really nervous, and the nerves throw me off, and I lose any resemblance of practice in my veins. Any muscle memory out the window. But yeah, no, I think Radiant, Absolute Radiance is not impossible for me. If I didn't have all bindings right now, probably would be impossible. I take so much damage. I heal off so much. I've gotten really good at healing in that fight, which is a skill, absolutely a useful skill. But of course, I'd rather not take the damage. Yeah. I'm completely out of conversation topics now, and that was like, my whole bit today was that I was going to talk about tofu. That's like, I've been thinking about tofu all day. I've been made some tofu. I was just on my peak tofu thing, just like to seal the deal, make a tofu video. And, I think I ran pretty good with that on like for 30 minutes or so. But now I'm out. I don't have any more tofu facts to share. ChatGPT, I guess, could come up with some more for me, but I already started to doubt the last few. Like, they might be true, but like there's a lot of other health benefit from food stuff you see online. A lot of it often is fake or misguided. Like, not because they're trying to lie to you, but if you take a test on someone and say, oh, eat tofu every day, and you'll see how it affects your body. And this person becomes pregnant during this time. You can't say that tofu leads to pregnancy. Like, holy shit, she became pregnant because she ate tofu every day. There's probably other, oh man, that's stupid of me. Other variables here, you know? And I feel like it's always what I think about whenever I see anyone talking about any food tips and tricks, like, oh, or like health benefit thing. Unless sometimes they have like really good studies on it and it's true. Like, eating too much sugar is probably, it is not good for you. No, I can't just say, but probably other variables deciding. I'm not getting fat from eating cake all day. I can eat as much chocolate as I want. But some of the stuff, I don't know, I'm just not a very trusting person when I see stuff online, especially in like the types of content on like YouTube and TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram, all that, where it's very produced. It's very much not a person trying to tell you a fun fact. It's not a teacher trying to convey a message. It's someone trying to get your attention, and they say, "Here's 5 important tricks you must know about dieting," and they obviously made that video because they want you to click on it and they can get ad revenue and shit like that, you know? I don't know, I'm just distrusting. But also probably more safe that way. It is kind of a problem though, because I shit on these kind of news outlets, like on YouTube, on TikTok, blah blah blah. But I also don't seek out any proper ones. I don't read my newspapers, like anything like that. I'm actually completely blind when it comes to the rest of the world, politics and everything like that. Except for like my friends who actually read about it. I know nothing. Like, unless my friends tell me something that's going on in the world, I won't know. Holy fuck, Hornet. Are you gonna stop fucking me over this hard? Jesus Christ, you're beating my ass. Can't get beat up by a girl. That's gonna be so demasculating. Jesus, Hornet. Eee. Alright, we're done. Damn, I got hit like 4 times probably. That's kind of sad, but whatever. Do I have the ball? Any survivors? Nope. I don't even know what to talk about. I completely... She woke me up, I guess. Uh-oh. That was close. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, awesome. There we go. That had some moments, this fight. There were some moments there. There were some moments. Some moment you can't deny it. Come on. There were some moments. Oh, fuck. There's also some moments here. What the fuck is he? I'm gonna have to focus. What the fuck? I have to focus. Alright, I'm done talking. What? Genuine reaction, actually. What the fuck? Tofu might not be good for me. I'm in a wacky mood. I blame the pseudo estrogen. Not actually estrogen, but plant-based estrogen. I should note that I guess I haven't told you what tofu is made of. It's made of soybeans. I actually researched this in a previous video, like in the middle of the video, and I was wrong. And someone on my comments corrected me. which I am appreciative. I appreciate it. Thank you. And also, I guess I should apologize. I'm spreading false news. There we go. I took some damage here. That was wacky. 5 damage to 3? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I gotta rearrange my headset a bit. I love Dash Slash, it's awesome. And Great Slash. And Cyclone Slash. All the nail outs are pretty sick. Wish I used them more in the main game. No, I don't. You didn't need to use them, really. And they're hard to use sometimes. But All Binding's good challenge. Pushes me to use more of the fun stuff, like shrieking every boss and trying to use nail arts. The only bosses that I don't really know how to use good spells on and shit is Pure Vessel. It's a fight that I have no idea how to make spells in. I think during the him focusing attack, the random big circles and shit, there I can use a single Vengeful Spirit. No, Vengeful Spirit. But other than that, every other time I've been punished somehow at some point. And I just kind of don't use my soul. Maybe I can do some dives during his dives and shit, or use it to just block damage. But I don't know, it's just been, I guess just practice on my own. Outside the Pantheon, but going, you know, it's been an hour, finally meeting him. It's not a good place to experiment. It's a dangerous place to experiment. I would have gotten hit if I didn't hit him there. I had a feeling he'd die, but couldn't be sure. Alright. Treacherous Lord, come at me. Really doesn't do much damage unless I hit him with the... unless he's ungrounded. I'm pretty sure the main damage output comes from the initial impact on the ground. The upwards thing that comes afterwards, the black thing up there, bam, bam, I don't think that does much damage at all. There, I think I did some good damage. Even hit him with my my body. Speaking of being bodied, holy fuck, dude. Unfortunate I got hit there, but yeah, no. It happens. Now let's see, how much life will I lose to this guy? Because I often lose all of it. Yeah, no. White Defender, menace of just RNG, bunch of schizophrenic attacks that I cannot deal with. Like, ah, fuck, I took a risk taking Cyclone Slash there. He did that. Womp womp. I don't know how to play fully safe during this. I just want to end it as quickly as possible, so I'm pulling out Shrieks, I'm pulling out Cyclone Splashes, and I have to get punished by something I didn't look at. I can't... Ooh. Also, you can't do that. I keep doing that. I can't do that. Ugh. trying really hard not to get hit. I would love the extra lifeblood. What? I thought I mistimed that, I guess. Come on. Aren't you gonna die soon? Thank you, please. I fucking dodged that. Okay, that was kind of sick. This guy feels like me playing any, like, goofy roguelike, like, Binding of Isaac, Risk of Rain. Oh, I would've gotten hit there. Or, like, Noida. I'm just kind of throwing shit out there. All my builds are always just, I throw something, and it does damage. I don't have to think about it. All my best builds, at least. I had one Noida run where I had to be a sniper, but just because I couldn't find any homings for the entire thing, and it was kind of awkward. I made the best of it, though. I didn't really. It was a bad run, but I got to parallel worlds and shit. Not too bad. I had healing and a digging wand. I managed to kill a few bosses to get like infinite spells and shit. Wand connoisseur. So I couldn't find a tinker with wands everywhere. I haven't actually beaten Wand Connoisseur in a proper way yet. Like, I've always kind of cheesed him with Acid Rain, like some sort of acid attack. Sea of Acid at that specific time. Otherwise, I just like to use, you know, Acid Cloud, Acid Rain, whatever's coming up. It's just a much easier way to deal with him. His other, like, his main gimmick is that he deals damage back to you. He has like I think 8 orbs around him that floats around him in a circular pattern. And 4 of these orbs, there's like a pattern of red orbs and purple orbs. They're like interchangeable, like one purple, one red. If you hit any of the red orbs, you deal that damage to yourself. Like if you shoot your wand, instant kill wand does 1,000 billion damage every frame. If you hit a red orb with that, you fucking die. Yeah, that's honestly kind of sick. Because it makes you have to be a little more careful, you know? You gotta find a different way of beating him. He's not just a normal enemy. And then you have to kill all the purple orbs before you can start dealing damage to him. So you do have to attack all the orbs and somehow miss the red ones. But if you make, let's say, a wild acid, like a bunch of acid attack him, and it's not you attacking him, yeah, sure, you spawn the acid, and yeah, sure, that acid is now falling onto all these red orbs and purple alike. It's not like you caused him to do that. Well, you did, but you're not responsible. You just kind of placed an acid cloud here. You know, you're not responsible for it hitting people, and so you don't take damage. And it's a good way of cheating that fight. Kind of a solution to it, if you will. Instead of saying cheating, I say I solved it. And yeah, no, that's kind of the thing every day. I do all the time. Every day, all the way. So I get Tink with Wands if I don't have it. I don't know what else he gives, I kind of forgot him. I remember taking him on for the Tinker with Wands. Oh, I missed it. I should have turned around. Holy fuck. Whoa! Immediate Markoth crushing me. Taking my life away. And any joy of playing this game along with it. Because of course, if I didn't lose to Markoth, I'd still like the game in heaven, but I hope if I die doing any of these all-night runs, like if I somehow choke on something that I ate or something before this, I just hope it isn't against Markoth. Just someone else, or No-Wise, or Nosk, come on. It can be Zote, I think it's fine if it's Zote, he's worthy. He's beat me so much in the game that he gets to kill me in real life. I missed. Go, get away! missed again. I didn't think that would miss, but it did. Misjudged the range, I guess. Let's try to not to misjudge the range this time. Thank you. He's right above me. If he just chooses to, I will just die. Probably would hit him twice here, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Okay, well now it begins for real. I can't believe I took so much damage before this phase even began. Oh, I can't believe it. It's like the first 30 seconds of a boss fight, I'm often just kind of rusty on it, if that makes sense. Like I gotta quickly recalibrate, like, okay, this is how you attack this guy. Especially in these later ones that require a lot from you. Marcos, Zote, false champion, and or failed champion, I think it was called, and looking hard to think about now. Nightmare King Grim, and Pure Vessel, and Radiance, all of them. Good hits, good hits. He might get a good hit on me. If he comes up right here, I'm kind of fucked. I don't know. Okay, good. Thank you. Alright, awesome. Lots of lifeblood. I should be able to beat Silk with 5 lifeblood. Come on. Amazing shriek. Don't like this. Don't like this one bit. I'm okay with this. Nice, they're all dead. He spawns more, of course. Why wouldn't he? Arguably his scariest move. Maybe this one too. No, him flailing around with his sword is also kind of terrifying because he's got a good hitbox on it. You can just kind of throw it out if he feels like it. I'll be on this side of you, thank you. Do you think Zote pays, like, for his children? Okay, this was a really tame Zote fight. I'm glad it was. Almost got it hitless. Most likely just luck. I didn't have to deal with many bugs, and the ones I did, I got rid of quickly. Oh wait, hold on. Ah, I fucked up. There's so much screen shake, holy shit. I thought I could dash quick enough. I couldn't. Cool. I took some damage there that I didn't need to take. But not too bad. Overall, below average performance on this run. It's only because I have lifeblood, it's a problem though, you can just heal. Oh fuck, first 30 seconds, hold on. Recalibrate. What? I fucked that up? Shit. There goes the lifeblood. I don't know how I fucked that up. I guess a misinput. Wouldn't be a skittering run if it was perfect run. So I guess it's fine. Almost took damage there, I think. I'm not looking at my character, I'm looking at the orbs. Ah, yeah, no, I fucked that up. Almost a damage there as well. Damn. And I get it twice. That life would really saved me. Maybe I could have healed somewhere, but I'll just be happy that I had the lifeblood to start off with. Holy shit, that could have been bad. Alright, let's see about Pure Vessel here. Last time I fought him, I fucked up majorly. Let's hope it's not as big of a problem. Hey. Oh shit. Electric blows. What the fuck, dude? They just not want to animate him with all his clothes. They're not hitting a lot. Oh, double hit. Nice. Nice parry, idiot. I'm sorry. Why did I do that? It's like I'm one place I can really attack the safest. Without even using my shade dash, so if he parries, I'm good. If I hit him without having my shade dash on me, then I'm risking getting parried. Oh, I'm not playing very well. I should shut up. Uh-oh. See, that's why you need a shade dash. Oh. That's why I'm not attacking him right now. I'm playing this very safe. That was actually kind of an L. I shouldn't have attacked him there. What if he had parried? I'm not always following my own rules though. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Commentary at its finest. Yeah, at least it's not Tofu. Oh no, a distraction just entered the room. Vill du commentate för mig?
Sure. Yo. New day, new do. So I did a bit of a grinding off screen. We're here. We're finding the sun. Time to fight the sun. This is actually the furthest I've ever been. Time to win. I mean, I'm expecting to win. This should be pretty easy. I've practiced this fight specifically a bunch of times. Well, I guess we're not doing it hitless then. That was unfortunate. Let's just I don't know. You know, I've practiced this fight enough, so I don't actually need to like rely on, you know, I don't need to focus at all. I can just like be here and yap. So you want to know what I did today? I worked. Yeah, that was it. That was interesting. I worked. Wow, incredible. And I'm gonna work again tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. I fucking hate my life. But hey, I mean, for once I have like a 5-hour work day tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome because I just have to, show up, do minimal work, and then I get paid. I mean, I don't get paid a lot because I get paid hourly. It's just, it still sucks, but I mean, I get paid no matter what. I don't really know why I'm dying here though. I don't know. I should have this like pretty much down. I guess he's hacking. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna play some Hollow Knight myself later. I'm playing right now, but I'm also oh, shit. Well, I'm actually not gonna play Hollow Knight later because I'm gonna beat Hollow Knight like right now. I'm gonna beat the entire thing, and then I don't have to think about this run ever again. This accursed fucking run that I've been doing for over 2 years. Not daily, I wouldn't say daily, but I'm gonna gaslight you, and I'm gonna gaslight myself and say, yeah, I've been doing this daily. And as you can see, all my practices paid off. I won the game, guys. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, wait, oh man, wait, shit, this is not a part of the script. Guys, this is not the one I practiced. I'm gonna do my best though. I'm like a natural prodigy. I'm gonna get the hang of this.
That was the worst performance I've done in this entire fucking game.
How? What the fuck?
Shit. That's my lifeblood. Fuck. That's it. Goodbye.